Leave it. All right.
Oh, but a kiss. Okay. That's like, come on, with the cursing, please. Let me just. I'll see you later when you get back. All right.
Listen, my booking is one day. You handle the kids. You handle your mother.
This is some bullshit. I'm not rushing my hand. You're not gonna dictate. Look, I'm moving the pillow. Have a good trip, Yandy.
Yandy and Judy have been trying for a long time to resolve their differences, but a recent family gathering in Atlanta turned into a dramatic and tense moment that shocked everyone. What was supposed to be a peaceful time ended up causing a split in the family, particularly between Yandy, her husband, Mindy Southeast Harris, and his mother, Judy. The situation reached a breaking point that day, after months of underlying tension between Judy and Yandy. For quite a while, Yandy and Judy had not been on the best terms. Yandy had often accused Judy of being disrespectful and overly controlling. Judy, who has a strong personality, did not back down or apologize for her actions. The argument between them came to a head when Judy slapped Yandy, which caused the situation to escalate quickly. The room became filled with raised voices, and everyone in the family was left in shock, trying to process what had just happened. Mindy was caught in the middle. He had to choose between defending his mother and protecting his wife, and the decision wasn't easy. As emotions ran high, Mindy quickly realized that something needed to be done. Yandy, however, remained composed during the chaos. After taking a step back to regain her calm, she was comforted by Mindy. Meanwhile, Judy insisted that her actions were provoked, trying to justify her behavior. Mindy, though, stood firm. He told Judy, "I love you, but I cannot allow this to go on in my house." He made it clear that, no matter what, his loyalty was to his wife and his family's well-being. He asked Judy to leave the house, signaling a point of no return. Judy was devastated by this decision, feeling betrayed and angry.
So after me and Yandy was arguing about donating her eggs to Keisha, we really haven't been talking since then, and things only got worse since my mom came to stay with us yesterday. Her and Yandy's really spoken to each other, and now I'm kind of stuck in the middle as usual. Taking selfies?
Something like that, but I was looking at some things about Mama D. What's been going on with Mama D?
I have no idea, but I'm going to scrappy divorce party.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. They really getting divorced?
I have no idea, but since it's a divorce party, it's probably most likely they getting a divorce. But how was your visit here? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I'm happy to see the kids. That's mostly what I came for.
I'm leaving. All right.
Oh, but a kiss. Oh, okay. That's how you feel?
Mendeecees, living like a prisoner in my own house is never fun.
You know, it's kind of like that thing when you say Bloody Mary 3 times and then they appear. Somebody in my house then said Bloody Mary 3 times because she appeared. Luckily, I have a booking in Houston so I can get out of this nightmare.
What you mean living like a prisoner?
It feels like I'm a prisoner in my own house. But anyway, I'm leaving to go to Houston.
Good, bye.
Good.
I mean, good, but
in my house, sitting on my couch, she's saying
it's
good.
not your couch.
Before I leave this house, you should give me a genuine apology.
I can't apologize. I'm not doing no cartwheels for you. Leave me the f alone.
Last year, my husband decided to meet with his mom to repair their relationship. But I didn't go with him because I still felt a certain type of way about how she never gave me an apology after our vow renewal.
Wait, hold on. Come on with the cursing, please. Let me just. I'll see you later when you get back. All right.
Listen, my booking is one day. You handle the kids. You handle your mother.
This is some bull. I'm not rushing out of here, and you're not gonna dictate. Look, I'm moving the pillow. Have a good trip, Yandy. All right? This is some stuff crazy.
All right, I'm out of here.
Ahmad, first of all, you came to this house. You didn't apologize to her. You've been insulting her since you walked.
However, Mindy believed this tough choice was necessary to teach his mother a lesson in respect. He stressed that respect in his home was non-negotiable and that his primary responsibility was to keep his wife safe. Many viewers watching the show supported Mindy for taking a stand and establishing clear boundaries. However, others sympathized with Judy, feeling that sending her away did not solve the deeper issues at play within the family. As the season continued, fans were left wondering whether Judy and Yandy could ever reconcile, or if their strained relationship would only get worse. This dramatic moment highlighted the complexities of family dynamics, particularly within a blended family, and the ongoing struggle to balance love, loyalty, and respect. The Harris family story was far from over, and viewers remained eager to see how the situation would unfold. After the confrontation, Yandy took some time to reflect. She sought out her mother-in-law, Judy, and tried to address what had happened. Judy remained firm in her justification, claiming she had been hurt, but Yandy was resolute. She explained that her family's safety and peace had to come first. Yandy told Judy, "I love you, but I can't allow this to continue," emphasizing that respect was crucial in their home. Judy, who felt misunderstood, thought this decision would be a wake-up call, but she left the house, bitter and upset. The aftermath of Judy's departure left the family in a state of emotional turmoil. Yandy, who had been hurt by the situation, confided in close friends, explaining how difficult it had been for her. She expressed her frustration about the disrespect she had endured and how painful it was to have her family divided. Meanwhile, Mindy, though determined in his decision, was filled with guilt. He questioned if he had done the right thing by asking his mother to leave. He told his friends, "I love my mother, but I can't allow her to disrespect the person I've chosen to spend my life with." Mindy felt conflicted, torn between his love for his mother and his loyalty to Yandy.
So after me and Yandy was arguing about donating her eggs to Keisha, we really haven't been talking since then, and things only got worse since my mom came to stay with us yesterday. Her and Yandy's really spoken to each other, and now I'm kind of stuck in the middle as usual. Taking selfies?
Something like that, but I was looking at some things about Mama D. What's going on with Mama D?
I have no idea, but I'm going to Scrappy divorce party.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. They really getting divorced?
I have no idea, but since it's a divorce party, it's probably most likely they getting divorced. But how was your visit here? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I'm happy to see the kids. That's mostly what I came for.
I'm leaving. All right.
Oh, but a kiss. Oh, okay. That's how you feel?
Mendeecees, living like a prisoner in my own house is never fun.
You know, it's kind of like that thing when you say Bloody Mary 3 times and they appear. Somebody in my house done said Bloody Mary 3 times because she appeared. Luckily, I have a booking in Houston so I can get out of this nightmare.
What you mean living like a prisoner?
It feels like I'm a prisoner in my own house. But anyway, I'm leaving to go to Houston.
Good, bye.
Good.
I mean good, but
in my house, sitting on my couch, she saying
it's not
good.
your couch.
Before I leave this house, you should give me a genuine apology.
I gave you apologize. I'm not doing no cartwheels for you. Leave me the f alone.
Last year, my husband decided to meet with his mom to repair their relationship. But I didn't go with him because I still felt a certain type of way about how she never gave me an apology after our vow renewal.
Wait, hold on, come on
see how you make
with
me
the
happy. You
cursing,
send me
please. Let me just I'll see you later when you get back. All right?
Listen, my booking is one day. You handle the kids.
Not
You
just
handle your
somebody.
mother.
This is some bull. I'm not rushing out of here, and you're not gonna dictate. Look, I'm moving the pillow. Have a good trip, Yandy. All right? This is some stuff, baby.
All right, I'm out of here.
Ahmad, first of all, you came to this house, you didn't apologize, so you've been insulting her since you walked through the door. You know, a bigger conversation.
Judy, on the other hand, turned to her support system to vent her anger. She confided in a friend, expressing how hurt she felt that Yandy was involved in the situation and how she believed she had been disrespected. She cried as she spoke, feeling betrayed by her son. She said, "I raised him. How could he choose her over me?" Judy's frustration was palpable, and she couldn't understand why her son was taking Yandy's side. The tension didn't just affect the immediate family, it also caught the attention of other cast members and viewers of the show. Some fans supported Judy's perspective, feeling for her as a mother who had been hurt by her son's actions. Others sympathized with Yandy, understanding her need to stand up for herself and her marriage. The situation sparked discussions about family boundaries, loyalty, and respect, with many fans weighing in on social media. As the season continued, fans were left wondering what would happen next. Would Judy and Yandy ever reconcile, or would their relationship remain strained? Some viewers hoped for moments of peace, while others believed the family's drama was far from over. The situation showed how difficult it could be to navigate relationships within a blended family, especially when long-standing issues and hurt feelings were involved. The events that transpired were a reminder of the complexities of family life, especially when love, loyalty, and respect are tested. The Harris family's story was far from finished, and it was clear that they still had a long way to go in figuring out how to heal and move forward. The challenges they faced were real and difficult, but the hope was that, with time, they could find a way to overcome the obstacles in their path. Meanwhile, the drama didn't end there. A seemingly normal family dinner quickly turned tense when Mindy's son interrupted the conversation with a shocking revelation. The room fell silent as everyone tried to understand his words. He accused Yandy of cheating on Mindy and blamed Mindy for not being a strong enough husband or father. The accusation hung heavily in the air, catching everyone off guard. Mindy was stunned by his son's bold remarks and tried to defuse the situation, asking where all of this was coming from. The son, however, was relentless in his accusations, and the argument spiraled out of control. Yandy, hurt and shocked, denied the allegations. Her voice trembled with a mix of anger and sadness as she confronted her son. "How dare you say that about me?" she cried. The tension in the room mounted, and Mindy, trying to take control, raised his voice, demanding proof for the serious accusation. "If you're going to accuse Yandy of something so horrible, then you better have evidence," he said. But his son, filled with anger and contempt, refused to back down, and the situation quickly escalated. The argument grew so heated that Mindy, feeling completely overwhelmed, lashed out and struck his son. The room went silent in shock. No one knew what to say. Yandy, still in disbelief, turned away, and the son looked at his father with utter disbelief. Many people in the room were struggling to control their emotions. Mindy, realizing the gravity of what had just happened, muttered an apology, but his words seemed hollow. Yandy, despite her own pain, tried to comfort him, but Mindy's response was cold. "You think this fixes anything?" he asked. "You've just proven my point." As things spiraled further, Mindy decided that it was time for his son to leave. "I love you, but I cannot let this kind of disrespect continue in my home," he said firmly. "I need time to reflect on what you've said and done." The son packed his things and left without saying another word, leaving everyone in the room to deal with the aftermath. Though Yandy stood by Mindy's decision, there was a lot of silence and tension in the days that followed. Mindy, still reeling from the events, confided in a close friend, saying, "I feel like I lost a piece of my family, and I don't know if we will ever get past this." He questioned himself, wondering if he had made the right choice. The guilt he felt was overwhelming. He knew that protecting his wife and keeping the peace in his home had to be his priority, but it didn't make the decision any easier. The drama did not go unnoticed by fans and viewers of the show. Many expressed support for Mindy, praising him for standing by Yandy and setting boundaries. However, others criticized his use of physical force, stating that hitting his son was never the right solution. The debate continued online, with some fans questioning Mindy's role in the family dynamics and whether his actions were justified. Despite the controversy, Mindy made a commitment to repair his relationship with his son. He reached out to friends and family, expressing his desire to find common ground and rebuild the broken bond. "I can't let this be the end of our relationship," he said. "We need to talk face to face and figure out how to move forward." Meanwhile, Yandy continued to play a crucial role in trying to mend the family. "You both love each other," she said, encouraging her husband and his son to find a way to communicate without anger. Her support and mediation efforts gave hope to the family, but it was still unclear whether they could overcome their issues. The road ahead for the Harris family was uncertain, but one thing was clear: their journey would not be easy. The tension, hurt feelings, and difficult decisions they faced were just a few of the challenges that come with navigating relationships in a blended family. Only time would tell if they could heal and move forward, but their story had captivated viewers who were eager to see what would happen next. As the season continued, fans remained fascinated by the Harris family's journey, hoping that, in time, they would find a way to overcome their differences and rebuild the bonds that had been broken. But for now, the drama was far from over, and the challenges of balancing love, loyalty, and respect in family relationships remained at the forefront of their lives. If you liked this video, please like, share, and hit the subscribe button for more videos.